Hey you guys, it's Jamila Easter here with the Creative Realm. Now, what is the Creative Realm? This is a space for young creatives to step out of the box of what creativity should look like and into a space where you and younger minds like yourself and seasoned professionals can get together, learn, inspire, and showcase your talent. Today, I'm interviewing a great friend of mine, known her for a few years, and she has always been super talented. She has great insight on modeling, fashion, and owning a small business. Please welcome Kathleen Flores. Hey, how are you doing, girl?
I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing, you know.
So guys, me and Kathleen have known each other, I think 2 years now?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been 2 years. We met in class together, entrepreneurship. Dr. Murphy, if you're watching this, hey! She had a small business as well too, and I thought it was really cool that she had modeling and bartending, mobile bartending specifically. What was it like for you in that class?
People get that mixed up,
Okay.
which is why I did not like the name of model mixology. No, it's just the mobile bartending.
Okay.
It's just the name.
Okay.
How was what class? The
Entrepreneurship, yeah. How did you like that class?
I loved it, honestly. You know, one could say like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, but not actually know what goes into doing like entrepreneurship. Like you have the marketing, you literally are everything. The marketing, you're the accountant, you're the, you know, you're wearing different hats for the small business. And, you know, I took that class to learn about, you know, you don't know what you don't know. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And through that class, we were able to join this lovely program started by a professor, Dr. Murphy. Like I said, if you're watching this, hey. And that program is the Jumpstart Committee at the Tower Club in Tyson's Corner. So that is just a perfect example of local resources around this area that you yourself could find yourself in just in the slightest bit, whether it's classes or a friend of a friend, uncle of an uncle, you know what I mean? So that was how I met Kathleen. And ever since then, me and her have been working together on everything at this point.
On so many projects, yeah.
What is your favorite project that we've done so far?
Honestly, the fashion show.
Right? Yeah.
She said, couldn't see that coming.
Which year is your favorite?
This year.
Okay.
For sure. And next year is probably going to be my favorite as well. So with the Jumpstarts, you know, Dr. Murphy has inspired me, to really dig into like my creative strengths. And he was like, why don't you do a fashion show? And I said, yeah, I thought he was joking. He was not joking. He was like, no, like do it. So, I took the role of creative director or fashion show director for that show. We did it last year for the first time, and then this year we did it for the second time. And I feel like next year we're going to do it an even better job.
So I want to start from the beginning.
Sure.
You know, I really feel as though as a young creative, I always talk about how I was when I was younger. And when I reflect back, I didn't really have a lot of outlets, resources to be able to feel like I'm represented.
Right.
So I want to go back and get everybody's picture of like what it looked like when they were younger. Cause it all starts when we're younger. Like adolescence is that age when we're like extremely creative, hands-on, all over the place. If you could set a picture, like what did that look like for you in the sense of creativity?
Okay, so as a kid, I was never in one thing. I was in multiple things. So I had sports. I played for insurance at the time when I was younger. I was doing art. I was in so many different little things. And I feel like that has shaped me to be who I am today. Because I can't just do one thing anymore.
Absolutely.
It's just like,
and this is why we're sitting together, because we can never do just one thing.
I just can't. It's just, you know, I did soccer, field hockey, and then I did orchestra, and I did French, because I didn't want to do Spanish, because I already knew Spanish, and I was like, okay, challenge accepted. I did French. I did the choir at church. I played the guitar, piano, and violin there.
Oh, okay.
I also was in a separate church group where I taught girls. Like, I was a part of the school, but then when I turned, I think it was 17, I was teaching 9-year-old girls. So, I was doing a whole bunch of everything. And
wow. Okay, and what was like what would you say your mindset and personality and goal was at the time? Like,
I was
17. Not even 17. If it was like maybe middle school, elementary school, like,
honestly,
were you daring? Were you bold?
Yeah. So I was definitely like, oh, I had never tried that before, let me try that. As far as like, did I know what I wanted to do as a career? I didn't, because I was in so many things and just like, but I want to do this and I want to do that too.
Right.
And it's very confusing because people say that a master of everything is, or like,
master of nothing.
Yeah. And it's just like, okay, so I have to lock in with something, and I have to stick with something for the rest of my life. It didn't make any sense to me.
I feel you. Like, for people like us, we gotta be able to do everything. So I totally feel you on that. That was totally my upbringing too. We'll get into that later. Now, did you feel supported in your interests, like from school or family or any communities that you were in?
No, not really. No, not really. Being a daughter of, immigrant parents and, the way that they grew up isn't the way that I grew up. So, I guess they were just iffy about it because it was different. So they didn't know, like, they can't help you if they don't know. So my mom actually told me, this was like 2 years ago. She was like, why don't you go back to school? Because that's when I started my small business and I did not know what to do, or how to grow it or how to expand the business. So she was like, why don't you go back to school? That's the best advice she could have given me.
Period. That's right, Mom.
Yes, Mom. Yeah.
Slay for Mom.
Shout out to my dude.
Okay, so at least, you had at least a parent somehow that saw something in you. And I think, I asked that question because I know sometimes having a community, whether that's family or friends or if you're in clubs with people who do the same thing, not everybody's able to access that. Or some people, they have and maybe didn't like it, or they did, so everybody's different in that area. So I totally get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to find community. That's why we're here today. And we're here to give you a community of people, a community of creatives specifically, because everybody is creative. Now, what age did you find passion and interest in your industry?
Age 16 would be when I started modeling. My mom put me into a quinceañera runway show, and I loved it.
I love that.
Yup, I still have a photo of the first runway show. And then I just started doing little shows from there, and honestly, I think it would be age 19 where I actually started taking it seriously.
Literally.
So after I graduated high school was when I was like, oh, I like it. Let me go back to it. Let me walk it. And so I started, meeting local photographers, taking pictures with them, getting my measurements right.
And what got you started? What really was that foot in the door to start this and make this a thing?
Honestly, it would be building the connections. So I did DC Fashion Week, met a couple models and photographers there, and then I did Richmond. Honestly, the Richmond community is so,
yes, love Richmond.
Yeah. Richmond community is actually very more, they're more willing to help you.
Right.
So, it was there where I met people, met photographers, and then it just expanded from there. Honestly, just the networking of knowing people.
Absolutely. Word of mouth. And take that from a nail tech, okay? Word of mouth is always one of the easiest ways for you to meet people, to get out there, find whatever's there. Like Kathleen just said, Richmond was more welcoming, and you could find those resources to get started in whatever you're doing. And it doesn't have to be modeling in this case, but for those out there that want to be models, take key in that, okay? All right. Now, what resources were available to you to legitimize your ideas?
Legitimize my ideas.
So, as an example, if there was YouTube, because we're all YouTube university kids, okay?
Yeah.
So that's an example.
I think that Instagram would be the platform that actually, like, you know, you could post your portfolio there, you can post reels, and then you get engagement from that. Mm-hmm. I've used Instagram more than TikTok, but I probably should be using it. Okay. Yeah. I bet TikTok would have gotten me, like, more engagement. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do think TikTok can get overcrowded sometimes. Y'all don't want to hear what I have to say about social media, but I know TikTok can have a great audience of people, but I think the same way you can gain an audience is the same way you can lose the audience, like, really quick. So, like, you could get like 100,000 followers, and then if you're not staying to date with the algorithm and like pumping out content like a robot almost, it's like you kind of can easily lose that. So it can be it's a win-win, also a lose-lose, however you do it. So I think with social media being a tool, you know, you have to use it wisely, and you also have to know like your limit and how much you can do, because it will ask like so much of you, and a lot of people experience burnout like that. So
yeah, I used to be like so heavy on myself if I did not post, and now I'm just like I'm gonna post when I feel like it.
Right? As you should. Yeah.
And I don't feel bad about it. You get a video every 2 months.
What investments did the resources provide for you?
Honestly, I would say time. I would invest time to going to Richmond, time to, you know, going to the fashion shows, because they don't pay. So the investment would be just time to build your portfolio to get to where you want to be.
Yeah, and I think also another thing with social media too, I think sometimes people see that as an investment. Let's say you do get to that certain level of followers that you've been wanting to get to. You're going to have to start having managers, or you're going to have systems where people can keep up with you. So like Linktree, that's not free if you want it to look right. Or if you just need organization tools like a content calendar, like it's those type of little things that I think sometimes can easily be forgotten as an investment, but it definitely is. And then time is, oh Lord, time is valuable.
Investment.
Yes, ma'am. What made you want to learn more about your industry?
I don't know. I like learning, and I like, it's weird, but I like knowing that I don't know everything. I like the fact that, there's always something new to learn. Like,
yes. Oh my God. I'm the same way.
Yeah, and it's just so fascinating to me. So I'm constantly looking at YouTube videos. I'm constantly looking at, like, you know, Versace's fashion show from 2025.
Literally.
Like, and not only like the new ones, but the old ones, the 90s, the 80s.
Okay.
You know.
Yes. Oh, Naomi, careful. Yes. I love that, actually, because I think a lot of people stumble into their industry through like a talent that they already have. Not more so like, this is the trend, let me do it. You know what I mean? Like, I know for me with nails, I just always liked beauty, and then I just fell into that, and then I got down the rabbit hole, and boom, I'm a nail tech. And a licensed cosmetologist. Like. Yeah,
I was a serial, or I think I still am a serial entrepreneur. So I started doing nails. I started doing nails at age 13. I wanted to be a cosmetologist, but my mom was like, no. And I was like, okay. Okay, fine. Honestly, I was really upset about it for the longest, because I've always, as a kid, like, I would always record on my phone. I remember my cousin Carol, shout out to Carol, I used to use her as, like, a mannequin. Yeah, I used to do makeup videos on her, like, on her face. Like, I would do makeup on her face, record it. It would go nowhere. I wouldn't post it.
Right. You know, and that was the fun of it.
Yeah. So I would do her nails. Oh, poor Carol. Honestly. Truly.
Carol. Carol.
No. Love her. Shout out to her. Yeah. So I wanted to do nails. Wasn't able to do it, so I pushed that to the side. Right. COVID came, so I started doing press-on nails. Right. Then I was like, a set was taking me 3 hours, so I was like, let me not do that anymore. Yeah.
Oh, I know those days.
So I was like, let me not do that anymore. So then I went into the mobile bartending business. And just,
just start finding your way.
Finding my way.
As you should. And with recipes, did you ever get like creative with like the recipes?
100%.
Okay, because I know for me, I love a good tea. So if I was a bartender or any type of barista,
Yep. A little
hate to see me coming.
My favorite question is when they're like, make me something. I'm like, okay, bet.
I got you.
I'm like, what's your favorite, as a child, what's your favorite fruit? That's a starter.
That is such a good question. Yeah. And it's those type of little things that get people like interested. And then the same way like you found interest in it, almost it's like the customer finds interest in it too. Yeah. And that's such a beautiful part of it.
They feel cared for, yeah.
Yeah, and they feel part of the process. And I love that. Like, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, what education did you find, or was there any education for the skills and craft that you have?
I'm currently in school for business management, so I can teach myself everything that I need to know for a small business. Like, I'm learning accounting, I'm learning, the marketing aspects, I'm learning, just learning.
Absolutely.
So I am in school for business management for that. As far as modeling and how I learned there, I'm just constantly on YouTube.
Now, what classes would you recommend for people who want to be in your industry, whether that was the bartending or modeling or...
Bartending, I learned in the industry. So I was a server and then I graduated to a bartender. And bartending, I think, is just you learn as you go.
It's an experience.
Yeah. Okay. So as you gain experience, you gain knowledge.
Okay.
I mean, you could read books, but it's nothing compared to actually doing it. In the modeling industry, I would say, start by getting comfortable in front of the camera and then start learning, this is how my body looks. And this is how I should be posing. Record yourself so you can know how to walk and stuff like that. Entrepreneurship, I would recommend them to go to school. And read some books.
Yes, because we're both doing business management.
All them books.
And when I tell you something as small as like getting organized when it came to accounting, Lord, that helped me a lot when it came to money coming in. And everybody watching this might not want to make this a business, but it's certain levels of entrepreneurship, whether it's a job that you have or a business you own or something you're the leader of. Like, entrepreneurship really helps you learn all of those things. And it's such a great tool. I would literally suggest it for anybody of any age. Leadership. Now, moving to a new area, because that was like more like your, what's the word? Background.
Sure.
This was your background. This was your foundation of who you are and how you get things done. Now we're getting to the mindset. What does creativity mean for you?
Creativity to me means, I would say, like an original thought. If it comes from you. Yes.
You're pretty
You're so funny.
You better preach, honey.
Like, I just feel like it's just like, an original thought. Boom, creativity. It comes from me. You can't just steal somebody that's not creative.
Right. You can be someone who's a student of someone, but it really does come down to what your mind can piece together and bring to reality. That's so real.
Yeah. I think that's what creativity means to me.
I love that.
It comes from you. Yeah.
And what does your creative mode look like?
Like if I'm in the zone?
Yeah, like let's make a picture of it.
Okay.
What's the scenery? What type of day is it? If it's a certain season of the year too, because I know for me that's how I am. Fall.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, me too.
Yeah.
Actually, that's so weird. Yes, actually, it's more of springtime. I would say March is when the creative juices are flowing.
Yes.
And then, fall is when they're actually being put into play.
Yes.
So, right now, August, September, October, those are my busiest months. I was looking at my calendar every single weekend. Either a fashion show, photo shoot, something is going on. And I'm just like...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And mentally, what does your environment mentally and physically look like?
Definitely. So I'm an iPad kid.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm 25, right? Right. Okay.
So I'm an iPad kid, and I got YouTube going. Okay, it's always on something like it's definitely like this.
Ah, okay.
So a fashion show is always going on in the background,
Okay.
and then I got my computer, and I got this on mute, and then I got my phone, like music going on my phone. I've been listening to Brandy lately.
Oh, I love Brandy.
So that's me in the zone. Would be just like iPad, the music. It's a lot because my mind just it's a lot going on. I need a lot going on outside too.
Yes. I love that though. Actually, I think that just like kind of gave me inspiration with the having a fashion show in the background. Because for me, it could be so many different things. Like sometimes I just watch TV and then I'll be like, I definitely need a snack. It's something about a tea or a snack while I'm working on something. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how some people have like Subway Surfers?
See, okay, that's brain rot stuff though.
Okay.
That's when it starts to get too
The fashion shows are my brain. My brain rot? Fashion shows are my Subway Surfers.
Okay, I love that though. Absolutely. Like, create your own environment. And then, like, what type of like clothes do you feel the most creative in? Like,
definitely sweatpants.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So comfort is
comfort. Yeah.
Okay.
I like working in the mornings.
Period.
Like 11 a.m.
Yeah, I work the best at like, especially when I have nail appointments. I'm okay with doing whatever is flexible for the customer, but working starting at like 9 or 8:30, my time. That is my time. So I think I can come home and still get all the stuff that I need to get done.
Right.
Versus middle of the day, I'm like,
when's lunchtime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What challenges did you face exploring creativity?
I would say, like, when you're seeking advice, not everybody knows how to help you. So that would be a challenge. Also, finding like-minded individuals around you.
That is so real. Wow.
So, yeah. I mean, I love my friends, don't get me wrong, but we just don't have the same creative mindsets, and that's okay. I feel like having different types of friends for different things is okay. Absolutely. But that was definitely a challenge. Both of those.
That's very real. I never thought of it like that, but yeah, like sometimes I think people don't always know how to give you the best advice. That is okay. But I think when it comes to things that you're wanting to create, which is root word of creativity, like it can get a little difficult because some people have different processes of creativity and creation. Some people have more of a worker mentality.
Like a 9 to 5 and then just...
Yeah, and I'm like... Or they're like, just get the bills paid and that's it. I'm like, oh.
What about the life?
Right, what about like what this does for me and like my goals, you know? Yeah. So that's a very good point.
Yeah.
And it can definitely be hard to stay motivated in challenging situations. How would you say you stayed motivated during hurdles you faced and in the past?
So one thing that I've tried to do is if I have like something happened in my personal life, is I would try to work through it and I would see how that affected my creativity, which is not good. Like the outcome of what I was doing was not good. So I have learned definitely to take the time to actually heal.
Yes.
And then come back.
I love healing.
Like it's so important to actually like, you know, because
take a break.
Yeah. People are like, oh, one thing as an adult, you have to like wake up and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. You don't gotta do that. You really don't. You just, I mean, I feel for the 9 to 5ers.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They actually do gotta go wake up. Yeah. But taking the time, I feel like a week or two is really like important. And then coming back into it.
Right.
Slowly.
Yeah, I just went on vacation and I didn't think I needed a vacation.
Yeah.
But like, it really helped me reset. I was like, oh, and I was doing my nail appointments. I'm like, oh, I'm killing it. Like, I feel good. Like,
it's important. It's so important.
I know creatives, like, we just get laser focused. That's exactly why I asked you that question. Because I know all creatives of any industry, like, when you have that moment of like, get it done, it's getting done, and it might take 3 days and no sleep.
It's getting done.
Yeah, it's getting done. My next question is, what heals and supports you during challenging times?
I would say God, honestly, truly. Like, I will pray. I am such a prayer. I'm like, something happens to me. Jesus, guess what happens to me? Like Jesus is my best friend. Mm-hmm. So I walk with him and I talk to him, and whatever I'm going through, like, I could not have gone through it without him.
Right.
So, yeah.
I love that.
It's God and Jesus.
Meditation really helps me, like, I can get really anxious. That's, like, a big problem I have.
I have noticed that.
Like, oh my God, like, I start getting a little anxious. Yeah. And so meditation really helps me, like, breathe it out.
And really center yourself.
Yeah. So I totally love a whole system of healing, whatever that looks like, whether it's religious, whether it's spiritual. I love that for people. And I'm an advocate, so try that. Do those systems of support inspire or connect you to your creative endeavors?
Yeah, I would say so.
Period. Mm-hmm. I mean, and especially for you said that prayer is like your source of healing.
Yeah.
That. So of course,
a quiet moment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you never know, an idea might pop up in your head after you prayed. Like,
yeah, I do. Stuff like that. I do night prayers as well every night. So, and I always practice gratitude. Say thank you for, the roof over my head. Like, little things that you don't really think about,
Right.
Like, you wake up, you have running water. Mm-hmm. You don't think about that.
Right.
But I do practice gratitude, and it's that quiet time at night where, those ideas are flowing as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what be causing me to be anxious in the morning. Cause I'll be up all night. I'll be up all night.
And then you feel like dang, I didn't sleep.
Right. Or my dreams are like giving me inspiration. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll do that. So
I had a dream the other day where I was playing the guitar, and I was like, I should pick up my guitar again.
Yeah. Give it a try. Do it again.
Let me pick it up again.
And I'm actually really interested in that too, because something I recently realized is that it's those little things that are the source of like inspiration for creatives. So the same way you're not a guitarist, but you play the guitar or you used to, or the violin. So it's like, it's stuff like that. It's those like root things, whether you were younger or older or whatever. Now, it's like, use those as your tools for when you need that reset or when you're doing your absolute best, to keep it going and keep it established. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, I love that. And my closing question for this portion of who you are, your mindset, you as a creative, what would you say to a young creative who came up to you in the same, like, wanting to do the exact same thing you're doing? What would you say to them?
I would say, I would tell them to learn. I would tell them to continue learning. Honestly, I feel like I've been saying that this whole time. Like, knowledge is key. And, you hear these old folks saying it, but they're on to something. They're on to something. Like, knowledge is key. So if there's somebody that would come up to me and would be like, oh, I want to do what you do, I would tell them to read books, listen to podcasts, all that good stuff. Get your mind in the right place. Cut off toxic people. You don't need that toxic energy.
Absolutely.
No. Rebuke.
Absolutely. And that goes back to that environment question. I'll say this. For everybody who is watching this, I want you to go back and answer every question I asked Kathleen today.
Deep.
Like, everything that we just went through and talked about all correlated into essentially this topic of creativity. And it is those little things like your environment. It is those little things like what gets you inspired, or what's your routine, or how you learn these things that you do. And I just want you to answer those questions yourself as well too. You don't have to be established in what you do yet. You can have an idea. And if it's something that really makes you that passionate where you're like, I want to make it a thing, answer these questions. And it will really be a template for you, whether that's now or your past self or your future self. Well, Kathleen, I had such a great time talking with you. It's always a ball.
Always a pleasure.
I love seeing your work. You're that girl. I want you to know you're that girl.
I love seeing your work.
Thank you.
Yes, from creative to creative.
Absolutely.
I love seeing us win.
Absolutely. And we're going to continue winning together,
for sure.
separately, whatever it is. And I am so proud of you, and I thank you.
I'm surprised I didn't cry. I really am surprised I didn't. We almost went really deep.
We did. I think it's that little foundation.
Yeah. Pave the foundation of who I am today. Here we are.
Absolutely. Give it up for Kathleen Flores, guys. Hey you guys, I am Jamila Easter, and I'm here doing the creative route work, okay? This is more than just a conversation. This is more than just an interview. This is you. This is everybody who is in the same shoes as me and my lovely guests. Everybody has a story. Everybody is a creative, whether it's this industry or that industry, whether you're a painter, whether you make tables, whatever it is, or couches. Whatever it is, everybody is a creative. And I want you to know that, always feel that, and move in life as a creative and not someone trying to figure out who they are. You know who you are. And I want you to trust yourself. I want you to be able to be that person in your spaces, in your community, in your school, outside of school, to say, I am a creative. Thank you.